EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. The kicker, Will Riker, the ball on the tee. And off we go from Ford Field. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Patrick motioning here. They'll go play action with Goff. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here, an early 3rd and long. To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. Brandon Powell returns for the Vikings. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the man who moved inside the NFC North, the former Packer, Aaron Jones. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. This one complete to Oliver. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. 13 yards on that pass play. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down. They run it once more with Jones. And he'll be taken down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. from back at the 13-yard line. It is 2nd and goal. Here's Akers. He's going nowhere. Gonna lose yardage on that play.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It is a huge play for Detroit. A pickup of 44 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
It almost seemed to me before the snap, Mike, that the quarterback was expecting man coverage, and then after the snap, the defense fell into zone, and it just completely mixed them up. You can see he's staring down his receiver, and frankly, I think he's lucky that ball wasn't picked. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. On play action, here's Darnold. He's got to let one fly for Addison.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Try and run for the first down with Jones. Here's Darnold. He's got his man, Jefferson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now a handoff. Jones. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Darnold now to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10. On the ground now with Jones. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. In motion, it's Jefferson. Again, it's Jones. He'll take this down inside the 30. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? They'll set up the screen here to Akers. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up.
I think it's safe to assume that is not how they envisioned that third down play call going, and now after going backwards, it's going to bring up fourth down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 6-3 lead. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. To return, it's Khalil Dorsey. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Lions offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff to throw on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Stephon Gilmore. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. In motion, it's Jefferson. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They send him right out of the slot. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. It's been a game of field goals so far. It's the Vikings with the edge. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They run straight ahead with Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
To the right side, this is Jones. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now Darnold. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
Darnold. He's got his big tight end. T.J. Hockenson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but After not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over once more. They're in a 10-point hold. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now, Goff. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. On play action, Goff. A ball deep for the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Whoa! And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Brian Branch in on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. A run. It's Jones. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing, Darnold.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Here's Darnold. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Jones. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. On the handoff, Jones. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. This is Jones. He's going to have a Vikings first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Lions offense ready to take over once again. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
Second down and 3. Goff to throw. Is caught left side by St. Brown. Here's 1st and 10. Goff with the give to Montgomery. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. To throw is Goff. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Goff to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
And that big offensive line, clearing space, Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. In motion, it's Jefferson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. There's Jefferson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. To throw is Darnold. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Hockenson. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
First and 10 now from the 36. Here's Darnold. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. Second down and 8. Darnold to throw. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down. They passed on that field goal attempt, and they get nothing out of it as the first half comes to an end. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. Darnold now to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. On the draw, here's Jones. He'll power it, push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. So now this team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll begin with first and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage, no gain.
They'll try again here, second and 10. The motion man is Raymond. A second down throw for Goff. Quick slant, caught by St. Brown. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. They'll try again. It's second and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On second down, Goff. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. The Lions will punt this ball away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's first and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. In motion, it's Jefferson. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Darnold. He'll try and get there on the ground. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Now Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Patrick motioning here. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff to the right side. That's St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Montgomery. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Third and 5. Throwing here is Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Powell now to bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A give to Jones, heading right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Again, it's Jones. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. He's going to let this one go for Raymond. That is caught! And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 62 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
This one caught by Patrick. And he's in! Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Detroit.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Now Jones. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing, Darnold. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Goff. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. They'll mark him up at the 39-yard line. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Goff to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down. On play action, Goff. He's got Laporta open. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's 3rd and 7. The motion man is Raymond. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Vikings offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll run here. Not much room to operate there. He'll get only to about the 24. Darnold to throw. Here comes the screen to Jones. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
At this stage of the game, Mike, these are the plays that can alter the outcome. You find yourself trailing here in the second half. He's doing everything he can to keep this drive alive. A little bit through the air. This time, it's with his legs, and he picks up a huge 1st down.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
A run with the fullback hand. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
And now the punting unit will come on. He'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. The Lions offense ready to get back to work. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area, and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball. Yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They're all set to punt this one away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Lions offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. On 1st down, it's Goff. Quick throw here is complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. On 2nd down, Goff going for it all. And that is incomplete.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
He finds Raymond for the completion. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
So, a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Vikings offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. It would have stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold again. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Darnold to throw again. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Here's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Now Darnold. Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. Here we go. This is 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Goff down to a knee. And that should be the final act in this one. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Second and 11. Goff down to a knee. And that should be the final act in this one. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Lions. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.